What's good and what's up, guys? Let's do Jet here some more. Let's play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. In the last episode, we made it here to in front of the mid-boss in Arbiter's grounds. In this episode, let's go ahead and begin it. So something odd about this mid-boss is it doesn't begin right away. We can actually see that it's connected by I want to say this is some Japanese tradition with like these prayer slips and stuff. What actually kind of okay. So what we want to do is cut one. So we see we cannot do anything with this giant sword. Whoa. Let's go into wolf mode. And there he is. Meet the mid-boss, Death Sword. Ow! What we want to do is when he goes to attack, he'll be just like the pose outside. We want to bite him quite a bit, and now he becomes visible. He's kind of cool looking actually. So we want to turn back into a human. I recommend having the claw shot or arrows, and you want to just kind of poke him. He'll get mad about it. Yep. Attack. Let me Mortal Draw him real quick. Mortal Draw does not always kill mid-boss and stuff, but it does do a massive amount of damage. Whoop. Let's jump attack. Now let's just spin attack for quite a bit. So I believe this should be the last phase. Oh, hit his sword. Poke. That sword is actually not that difficult. If you don't know like a good strategy, then I can see how he'll be difficult. But yep, there he goes. And he sort of dies like the mid-boss of Stone Tower Temple. So we're about to get an item that has a lot of potential, but after this dungeon gets like no use. Here is the spinner. This ancient machine allows you to float in the mid-air. If you I'm going to show this off. If you ride on it, press A, you can actually do some cool attacks. This thing is really cool, but after this dungeon, it really doesn't see any use. You can jump across like so. Whee! This thing is really awesome, I'm just saying. They could have had so much potential with this, but that's one thing Twilight Princess does have. With Skyward Sword, you have like 8 items, and you do use most of your items. Actually, I want to say you use all your items, except for the slingshot. That becomes useless after a while. But with Twilight Princess, there's so many items you have. Like, hell, after the forest temples where the slingshot gets the most use, when you get the arrows in Goron Mines, you never use the skin. Slingshot, or the fishing rod, never gets any use. Twilight Princess has so much unnecessary inventory space. With Wind Waker, you still use most of your items. At least with Wind Waker, you don't get Slingshot that gets one use after it's only used in one dungeon. Now this room is massive, just saying right now. This is where the spinner has a lot of awesomeness to it. There's a stealth first right there we're not going to worry about. This chest right here you want to open. For your second piece of heart of the dungeon, we are now done collecting those for the dungeon. So we want to go across right here. We want to jump across, jump, go across. Whoop. I almost never do that correctly. There's not really much I can say. All I can really say is just like follow what I'm doing. Right here, you want to go up, and when you get right here, run off, and then avoid spike traps. Oh, yeah. That always gives me trouble. Is there anything on this side of the room? There's a chest that doesn't really seem worth it. There's a bunch of Stalfos guarding it. Go across. Alright, take 2. Whoop. Ah, I got overzealous with that. Hey guys, how you doing? There we go. That's how you do it. Alright. Now that I think about it, once you fight the mid-boss, this dungeon ends quickly. The mid-boss is like right at the end pretty much. And so now we have the big key where you can gain access to the dungeon's boss. So we want to go ahead and go across now. And drop into this hole. Continuously press A. Turn the gears forth. Rotate the walls. So now we can never go back that way. If you want to continue through a dungeon, you want to go that way. I don't know why you ever want to go back through this dungeon. But something cool to note is, mostly because I just noticed it. Right there if you want to get back and forth. Alright, so this is the final section of the dungeon right here. Oop, I'm not going to make that. We want to go ahead and roll, and we want to go ahead and spin her up. You don't want to go too far up here. Maybe about right here. Go into the hole, and you want to continuously press A again. So now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and ride this all the way to the top. The stairs do not lead anywhere. They just kind of end like right there. So, but now we're all the way up here at the boss's lair. Let's go ahead and enter the boss's dominion. Domain, not dominion. And so now we're greeted in a giant room by a giant skeleton. Twilight Fossil Stallord. Just saying, Stallord's one of the best bosses, one of the best like dungeon bosses in this game. What you want to do is you want to go on Spinner, attack his spine, and that's pretty much it. After you do that, he will breathe fire. Oh, you want to get off? But he will breathe fire. I don't know how. He's a giant skeleton. Each time you attack his spine, he'll get more and more defense by those skeleton dudes. So going through, there are these spike traps that are continuously around. Go ahead and attack there. Like I said, he'll continuously get tougher to get to, so that's not a good round. Let's try again. Oh, his hand's blocked away. Come on. You can alternately take out the soldiers, and that'll help you, but let's see if I can get through now. Nope. I don't even know what I bounced off of. Ow. Saw that coming. So let's go ahead and take 5, I guess. Oh, I just passed right by it. Give me my boost. Nope, that's not gonna work. So we want to go ahead and try and get out of the sand. Luckily, it's pointing towards the center, so you can easily get out. But it's not going to like suck you in like the sand the rest of the dungeon. Let's go ahead and try once more with feelings. There we go. That should be it. Yep. Where does all the sand go? But now Stallord has been defeated. Let's go ahead and do our little spinner thing here in the center. Alright, so Stallord is not defeated, thus initiates the second phase. This part is so cool, and this makes Stallord probably my favorite boss in the whole entire game. This is such a high-speed chase just to get after Stallord. So when you get to a certain height, we'll catch up to his head eventually. There he is. What you want to do is he'll shoot these fireballs at you. You want to jump across just as he's shooting them. There we go. One more time should do it. And then you catch up, jump over to him, knock his head into the wall, run over, and start going to town on him. I recommend starting with Mortal Draw and then just jump attack several times. Jesus, I was about to say, the more times you do it, the spike traps will start appearing like right there. So we want to go ahead and keep going up. If you see a spike trap in front of you, jump over to the wall and then jump back. It'll probably put you a little bit lower, but I mean, that's all I can really say. There we go. The spike traps are like on the every opposite level, so there's Stallord once more. Go ahead and fire your beams. I cut that one kind of close. Let's see. Jump back across. Jump over. Alright. That one was like way too close. So let's try that again. Where does he go? I mean, does he like somehow stay in front of us the whole entire time? Because he would like go around the pillar and then we'll never see him again until we get like towards the top. Maybe he just hangs around the top, but we would definitely see him. I don't understand how this boss works. There he is. Hello, friend. So fire. 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 One more time back across. There we go. And this should be the final time. I believe you'll have to knock him out like twice. Mortal Draw, jump attack, jump attack, jump attack, jump attack. Come on. There we go. And thus, Stallord is officially defeated. And now he just kind of like floats down. Alright, Arthur, let's go. We're close to the Mirror of Twilight. And so go ahead and pick up your heart container. So now we have 12 heart containers. That's one thing that's weird about Stallord, is he just floats down, and then you don't even get to see his head explode. Lame. So let's go ahead and leave. We're done with the Arbiter's grounds. And so now we're back outside in the Gerudo Desert. Let's just go ahead and start climbing our way up to the top. We should be arriving to the Mirror of Twilight here soon. So let's see, I believe it's right around this corner. Yep. So here we are in the Mirror Chamber. I believe we only get our sword out because up ahead. Yep. That's right, it's not 3 anymore, it's 5! Go ahead and just take these riff raps out. You. And I believe... Oh, there's also keys here, if memory serves. I know in one of these... Yep, there are keys. They start becoming a thing. Come over, sir. What's one of the dead bodies there were? So go ahead and spin attack. And there we go. So now with this teleport, the Gerudo Mesa one never becomes used ever again. Because, yeah. Go ahead and spin up the statue. It's so cool how the snake is actually something you can spin up. That is nifty. So when we get up to the top, plop down right into the hole and start spinning. A dark entity lurks in the twilight. It houses an evil power. You who are guided by fate, you who possess the crest of the goddesses, hear us. At the command of the goddesses, we sages have guarded the Mirror of Twilight since ancient times. You seek it, but the Mirror of Twilight has been fragmented by mighty magic. That magic is a dark power that only he possesses. His name is... Ganondorf. He was the leader of a band of thieves who invaded Hyrule in the hopes to establish dominion over the sacred realm. He was known as a demon thief, an evil magic wielder renowned for his ruthlessness. But he was blind. In all his fury and might, he was blind to any danger, and thus he was exposed, subdued, and brought to justice. get. By some divine prank, he too had been blessed with the chosen power of the gods. His abiding hatred and lust for power turned to purest malice. Perhaps that evil power has been passed on to Zant. You're just now figuring out where Zant got his power? It's far too late. Only the true leader of the Twilight can utterly destroy the Mirror of Twilight, so Zant could merely break it into pieces. Once broken by magic, the Mirror of Twilight became fragments, which even now lie hidden across the land of Hyrule. One is in the snowy mountain heights, one is in an ancient grove, and one is in the heavens. You who have been sent by the goddesses, you should be able to gather the three pieces. But you must be prepared, for a dangerous power resides in those fragments. So we've learned the Mirror of Twilight has been fragmented. Shut up, laptop, I'm having a moment. Hang on a second. Alright, had to plug in my laptop. So we learned the Mirror of Twilight has been fragmented. That Zant's power has come from Ganondorf, it seems. And that we have to go collect the Mirror of Twilight if we want to get to the Twilight Realm. A lot just kind of beckons on this, really. We'll start our search for the Mirror of Twilight in the next episode. So next time, we'll be doing just that. We've got the locations: Snowy Mountain Heights, Ancient Grove, and one was in the heavens, I believe. So we'll start with the Snowy Heights, because Aisha, whatever her name is, she said something about that. So we'll be heading back to Talon's Bar, and we'll see what information we can get. So I will see you all next time.